Hey guys, I appreciate you stopping back by again today. Today I want to talk to you about, is your Filipina with you for love or money? So grab your beer, pull a seat up, and let's talk about it. So, is your Philippine with you for love or money? Now, this channel is about the Philippines mostly, but this applies to all countries. And I'm really talking to us older men, in our 50s, 60s, 70s. A lot of us have been divorced, or maybe your wife passed away for whatever reason, or alone. It's probably been a long time since you've even just held a woman, much less been intimate with a woman. And then we get on YouTube, these websites, and we find the Philippines. And we start reaching out, and we just start getting showered with attention from these women from the Philippines. So why are these women doing this? That's what I want to talk about today. Like I said, this is not just the Philippines. It's many, all countries, you know. But the Philippines in particular, what I'm going to talk about today, these women have a hard, hard life. You don't realize what they go through. Most of the women we talk to are in poverty. Um, they live day by day. They might make $6 to $9 a day. And that's really just about enough to not even really feed their family well. But to buy, enough rice, maybe a couple kilos of rice, a couple cans of sardines, dried fish, just to get through the day. And they still have to worry about what happens when somebody gets sick. I got to pay the power bill, I got to pay the water bill, we need clothes, I'm trying to get my son to school, blah, 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 whatever. It's hard for them. So I'm just going to say right off the bat, just a number off the top of my head, I'm going to say 95% of these women on all these dating sites, Facebook groups that you're talking to is with you just for a better life. They're struggling and they've made a decision in their life. Would I rather live like this, or would I be better off finding an older foreigner that's probably retired, has already saved his money up for the rest of his life, getting Social Security or whatever you get from whatever country you get, getting your 401k, whatever, military retirement, and having a life with him. So that's what these women do. And I'm going to be honest with you, most of these women are with you for money, especially at the beginning. I'm not saying feelings can't develop in the process. You hang around anybody that's decent, a nice person, you're going to get feelings for them. But it's like I've said before, there's an unspoken agreement, She's not going to come out and say it. Now, I watch a lot of channels. I got a lot of friends that's got channels on YouTube. And I speak to them occasionally, not like I used to. I was watching the Filipina P pretty much from day one when she had an interview with Old Dog New Tricks. And matter of fact, she was one of the first 2 or 3 people that commented on my first video, on my first episode. And she goes around and interviews these women and asks them, why would you want a foreigner? Would you rather have a foreigner or a Filipino? And they're all, not all, but a lot. Well, I'd rather have a foreigner. Why? Because they got the pointy nose and the blue eyes and all this. And well, I'm just going to be honest with you. I mean, what the hell else are they going to say? Yeah, I want a foreigner. I'm poor. I'm not going to be able to get a rich Filipino. He's going to overlook me. I got dark skin. He wants a light-skinned Filipina. And so I ain't got a chance with him. But I'd rather have a rich, older man so I don't have to struggle every day. That's what they really want to say. I mean, I'm just being honest with you. I mean, now me is a little different because, I mean, hell, look how handsome I am. I mean, I'll give y'all a couple seconds to, no, I'm just kidding, that's bullshit. I'm in the same group. I'll tell you right now, if you see me anywhere in the Philippines walking down the road with a beautiful 28-year-old Filipina, don't believe if I say, well, she really loves me. She might love me, but that ain't what started it. Uh, she's with me for a better life. If a Filipino her age that had half your money was to come up to her, you wouldn't have a chance. That's why they're getting online and getting involved with these foreigners, and I'm just telling you guys, I'm not trying to put any guys down, because I do the same thing. I'm not saying you're wrong for doing it, There's unspoken agreement. I'd rather have a beautiful younger Filipina, and I'll help you make your life better, and I'll treat you good, and I'll love you, and I'll care for you. In return, you care for me. And that's an unspoken agreement. She's not going to come out and say it. She ain't going to say, well, I'll have sex with you every night, and I'll cook you dinner every day, and all this, but I need you to pay my bills. I mean, you might find one of them to do that, but I seriously doubt it. But, us guys, we could drive through a McDonald's and see a beautiful young woman. Let's just say a 25-year-old beautiful young woman. And we'd ask her out, take her out in a heartbeat. Hot-looking chick, But a professional woman that had money, some nice-looking guy in McDonald's at the drive-thru handing her food, taking her money, she might think it's hot, but she wouldn't go out with him. She ain't gonna do it. She's not gonna go beneath her and date or go out with anybody that's beneath her. Unless she did it and, she might hide and do it. Might be a cougar or something. But, we date different. Men aren't, the first thing we look for is beauty. Most of us are not looking for a woman to take care of us. We're not looking for somebody to support us and pay our bills. Most of us. There's a few, but most of us are not. Most of us guys just want a beautiful woman that we can care for, because most men, they feel good. That's what they want to do, provide and care for a woman and have a woman on their arms that's beautiful and wants to be with them. And a woman wants a man that can support her, take care of her, and make her life easier and simpler, protect her, and give her children a good life. That's what's in it for them. So, I mean, and like I said, it's not just the Philippines, it's any country. But these Filipinos are seeing more and more of these foreigners. I mean, this has been going on for years. But the reason why, we get so much attention is because the ratio is just unbelievable. If you counted the number of foreigners on these sites and groups, and the number of Filipinas that's in these sites and groups, hell, it's probably 1,000 to 1. If a Filipina ever gets a foreigner to come see her, that's a once in a million. That's a lifetime thing for her. That's a whole money changer. And just for her to be with you, you're a trophy. I mean, she went out with Brad Pitt. I don't even care what you look like. You're Elon Musk. So they'll do anything they possibly can to try to make you happy and keep you. Now, the professional women in the Philippines, and I hear a lot of guys say, well, my girlfriend ain't never asked me for money. Well, I'm just going to say right off that's bullshit. Okay? Women know how to ask for money without asking for money. I've had too many women from all over the world. They'll call, how you doing? I'm doing good, how you doing? Well, I'm not doing real good, my mama's sick. What's wrong? Well, she got asthma, and she can't breathe good. She needs a whatever the hell that is, that thing, humidifier or whatever. And she needs medicine, but you know we're gonna try to do something. We're gonna try to pawn my phone. I might not get to talk to you for a couple of weeks till I get the money back to get my phone out. And you're gonna say, well, don't do that. I'm gonna go a week or two without messaging you. How much is the medicine gonna cost? Well, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then it goes on and on. You find out it's gonna be $40 for her to take a $10 doctor visit and $30 for medicine and all this. They know how to ask for money without asking. And other guys, they say they ain't never been asked for money. And then I'll say, oh, okay, well, that's great. Yeah, we've been married 15 years. Her family ain't never asked money. She ain't never asked for money. Oh, okay. What'd she do? She worked? Yeah, I brought her to the United States. And she wanted to go to college, and I sent her to college and paid for it. And now she's a registered nurse. And she makes blah, blah, blah. And I said, does she help you with the bills? No, I pay the bills. I pay all the bills. What's she do with her money? Well, she helps her family and stuff. Well, I mean, you're still paying. You paid for her to go to college. You paid for her to, get a degree. You helped her get to school. And she was with you for that. You paid for that. And now, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. I mean, she's helping her family. That's great. And but a lot of these guys they say they're with, like I said, these professional women in the Philippines, lawyers and stuff. Well, they may be. They're probably millionaires. A woman's not going to date beneath herself. I mean, I know a guy, he's married to a lawyer in the Philippines. He said she ain't never asked him for money. Well, the family never asked money. Well, probably hadn't. But she's a lawyer. And he's a millionaire. So, and it's just according to who you get. Yeah, I mean, can it happen? Yeah, it can happen. If you're a millionaire and you're dating a lawyer, she probably won't ask you for money for a family. She'll just give them her own damn money because you're going to take care of her. But most of us guys get involved with women that's in poverty in the Philippines. And they're with us for a better life for them and their family, And there's an unspoken agreement, they'll be good to you. They'll take care of you, most of them. And they'll make sure you're happy in every area. But you got to make sure you do your part. My ex-wife was a Filipina. And I went through the same thing. And then she decided she wanted to go to work. Because I kept asking for money. And it started getting on my damn nerves all the time. Here I am working over every week just to try to get us ahead a little bit, and so we'd have money to go do things. But if somebody in her family from every island in the Philippines, something happened. Somebody's house burned down, somebody's damn cow dying, something's going on all the time. So she decided she's going to get a job. Well, she got a job, and a little later on, I was like, hey, baby, you think you can pay the power bill this month? I've been working over all month, and I need a break. And, she's like, no. What? She said, my money's my money, your money's our money. I'll send this money back home to my family. Really? Yeah. That's your job as a husband to take care of your wife. You shouldn't, ask me to pay for stuff. That's your job. 10-4, I got you, Big Daddy. I'll kick your ass out. That ain't the way it works for me in the United States. We both work and we help each other. I'm her husband. I should come first. I'm not saying she shouldn't help her family. She should, but she ain't gotta keep all her money for herself. Now I know all women's not like that. Okay, all right. All I'm saying is, 95% of these women in the Philippines are with you just for money. I mean, for a better life. And I don't blame them. My sister I know you can't tell it by looking at me, but I got a sister that's about 8 years younger than me, or 7 years, something like that. She's very pretty. She'd probably have any damn man she wanted, and she always get involved with these damn men that ain't got shit, can't get their shit together, or in trouble all the time. Something's always wrong. And I'm like, listen, you're a pretty young lady. You could have about any man you want to. Why the hell you keep getting involved with these men that don't have nothing? She'll have guys ask her out, and they'll own their own business, have a real nice house, brand new cars, got their own little company, maybe have 10 people working for them and stuff, doing good. I seem like the ones she don't want. She wants the bad boys, I guess. And I tell her, find you one of these guys that's got something, got their shit together. Well, I guess that's what these women in the Philippines are doing, and other countries, not just the Philippines. They're finding like, hey, listen, am I going to live in this damn hut with no running water, shitting in the woods the rest of my life, taking care of 2 kids by myself, or I'm going to get online and find a older foreigner, which most of us is old. Now, I'm not saying all of us. I've seen some young foreigners go to the Philippines and find beautiful young women. That's a little bit different. Every situation is a little bit different. But 95% of us are older men in their late 50s, early 50s, 60s, 70s, and we've got these women half our age, 35 years old, 28 years old, 40 years old, you're 72, Well, they're probably with you just so they don't have to struggle the rest of their life. So, anyway, she's probably with you for the money. And if you don't have a problem with it, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. I know when I get with one of these Filipinas, I'm going to have to take care of her and probably help her family a little bit to a certain extent. Now, I don't let it go overboard no more. I've done that before. When I was sending most of my money back to my wife's family, I ain't doing that shit no more. That's over with. But I'll help out a little bit. But me, I'm a little bit different. A lot of you guys are looking for a wife in the Philippines. Maybe some of you are looking for a family in the Philippines. I've had a vasectomy. I can't have kids. I have no intention to get married again. I'm not going to say never. She'd have to be something unreal for me to get married again. I just plan on, I could have a life partner. I'd help her out a little bit. But I'm not getting married because there's no divorce in the Philippines. And I'm not going to be with a woman that I'm going to be married to the rest of my life. If it don't work out, I won't cut the cord and go on, find somebody else without having to look over my shoulder. Because a lot of these women in the Philippines are very jealous. If it don't work out and you leave, she finds out a year later that you living with another woman. I'm telling you what, you don't want to piss a Filipino woman off. The revenge, I mean, boy, you know how women are. You make them mad through a divorce or separation or splitting up or whatever. You think, damn, this woman fucking hates my damn guts. Well, you get involved with the Filipinas and she found out you with another woman and you taking her out and helping her family and she's over here struggling. Boy, you better thing you do is get in a boat and go to another island. So, anyway, that's all I got to say. I ain't going to talk no more. But yeah, these women, they're with you for money. That's the main reason. I mean, if you would take all the money out of it, if nobody in the world needed money and you went to the Philippines, these women wouldn't have a damn thing to do with you. If money was out of the question, it wasn't even a topic. And they would have a room full of Filipino men and a room full of 60-year-old white men, black men, whatever. I just said white because I'm white. Let's say a slam full of 55, 60, 65, 70-year-old foreigners and a room full of men their age. You wouldn't have a damn chance. They'd be laughing. What the hell? What do you want from me? you wouldn't have a chance. It's all about the money. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for today. Just be aware and be careful with your money. Don't let them take advantage of you. Now, there's nothing wrong with helping them out a little bit. But don't be sending all your money online to these women that you never met that tells you they love you on the third day and they're beautiful. You know, you think, oh my God. Well, I'm gonna tell you, there's another 1,000 women just like that waiting on you to get off the damn airplane when you get to the Philippines. So don't let this woman blow your mind and smoke start coming out and you start pawning shit to send her money. Don't do that. So, all right, guys. Well, you take care of yourself, and I appreciate you stopping back by. I'll try to get you another video out in 2 or 3 days. I'm back at work. So I've been busy, but I want to get you one out in the middle of this week. So take care and have fun.